Hi there, it's Edie coming to you from the home office in San Antonio, Texas. I help stressed out people own their lives through walking with them, through developing healthy habits, a way of thinking about and living their lives that brings joy, brings peace, brings health. Today I want to talk with you about the gremlins, the gremlins that I've developed as a way of conceptualizing the different things that we need to pay attention to in our lives. We're whole people. We're mind, body, spirit. We are how we react to people. We're how we think about people. We are complete and in parts. That doesn't make sense, does it? But just as a cake is not a cake unless you have all the different ingredients. We're not whole unless all our different ingredients are there, present, and we're not delicious unless our ingredients are doing well. So the 5 gremlins that I've conceptualized are different ways to look at different aspects of our lives. So the first one is echo. Echo, I believe, is our self-concept. And it's our self-concept that's informed not just by what we believe about ourselves, but also what we're getting back in life. Because who we are is not just who we think we are, it's how we're behaving in this world. When I was at my worst, I still thought of myself as kind and generous and loving, and that's not how I was behaving. And I could tell that because that's not what I was getting back. I was getting back a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, and a lot of judgment. That's my echo. And that's why I knew that I needed to do something different. Now, our mojo is our physical well-being, and we know just from living that our physical well-being matters as to how we show up in this world. Man, when we're sick, when we're under the weather or injured, it gets hard, doesn't it? It's hard to be nice when you're in pain. It's hard to be kind when all you want to do is curl up and cry because you feel so poorly. So our mojo is very important, and our daily habits just play so much into how well our mojo is doing. Now, one of the concepts that's a little harder is our attitude, right? Our pointer. And to me, the pointer is a way of who are we attributing power to? Who is in control of what's going on in our own heads? And we know consciously that other people can't make us feel something. I can't make you feel like I love you. That's in you. And I can't make you feel angry. That's in you. Yet, when our pointer is not healthy, we tend to think that other people control how we feel. If only they would is one of the signal sort of sentence stems that signify that, my attitude is that other people are running things. And so we have to re-own our own attitude. And so we have to find a way to have self-responsibility for our emotional well-being and self-responsibility for our own actions. And I think pointer's one of the hardest ones to pay attention to, and also one of the hardest ones to get under control. But when our pointer is under control, everything else becomes easier. Now, our Sparky, I've talked about it in another video. Sparky is our level of warmth, it's our temperature in our relationships. Sparky informs our relationships very strongly. And so when our Sparky's out of whack, it can be one way or the other. You can be a flamethrower or an ice cube. And a healthy Sparky is warm and loving and embracing and generous and kind and all the things that I aspire to be, and I think you do too. And Buddy is our spiritual connection, because Buddy, our spirituality is foundational to who we are in this world. And when we are not doing well, when we have excessive stress and this negative attitude and just a lot going on in our lives, it's easy for our Buddy to develop a hole. It's easy when we believe that other people are out to get us to think that our Creator is out to get us. And so this is the reason for the Gremlins, is to help us thinking about things. And I actually believe that if you're not having fun doing something, you're probably not going to keep doing it. And so I want the Gremlins to be a fun way to look at things that are pretty important and pretty serious. You know, our well-being is the most serious, most important thing that we can pay attention to. We're taking care of ourselves, body, mind, and spirit, is our work in life, because that's how we show up. That's how we're in relationship with others. If we're not taking care of ourselves, our own well-being, it becomes impossible to take care of others. My experience has been that when I lost connection to holiness, to that which is beyond, to love in this being, I wasn't able to love others. And so as a Christian, as a pastor, I believe that, loving God and loving neighbor is what I'm called to do. And when I am disconnected, I find that impossible. I don't know where you are. I don't know what's going on with you. But in these days of stress and busyness and overwhelm, and in light of grief, 1 in 4 people in the world have lost someone they love to COVID. Grief is all around us. And so how do we figure this out? I think this is a way. And I am thrilled to share it with you, because I believe that you're important. I believe that who you are is important. I think your work is important. And I think even without your work, you're important. And so it's my heart to share with you. So have an amazing day. I am Edie DeVilbiss, and you can find me at talktoedie.com and stronger911.com. So let me know. Thank you so much.